Cheers.
Cheers.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to our first Facebook Live private art show. I'm Susan Makowiak. I'm so glad you're here. I hope you have a refreshing beverage as well. We are currently at my daughter's home located in Louisville, Kentucky. So I'd like to introduce you to them, but first, I know I have a lot of family and friends that are joining us and former students, and I'm so happy to know that you guys are here to support me. But if you could please just put in the comment box too where you are from, that would be great. But in the meantime, come on in. I would like you to meet these fine friends over here. So again, this is my daughter Melanie, whose home we're in.
Hello.
And her friend Steve.
Hi there.
And as you can see, we are having a little reception here with food and everything. So it's real. It's real.
It's not virtual food.
It is not virtual food at all. But help yourself. As you can see, I have some little cards here because if I don't, then I'm going to be all over the place and this thing could go until 10 tonight. So anyway, this is going to help keep me on track. Also, I want to let you know why we are not wearing masks during this time. So we have what we call our bubble of those folks who we know are playing it safe, right, Sweet? And so anyway, we just feel comfortable being around certain people, and these are some of these people too. Also, before I forget, I forgot to introduce you to my husband, who's our cameraman. So, thanks, Bob. Steve, do you want to maybe go see if anybody's kind of posted any comments?
Absolutely.
Tell me where some of these folks are from, because I know some of them, but may not know all of them.
We have Debbie Hennessy from Borden, Indiana and Ivy Tech.
Oh.
We have Krista Estet from Austin, Indiana.
Awesome.
We have Molly Crowley from Terre Haute.
Oh,
I think I pronounced that correctly.
nice.
We have Lauren Carney from Louisville. You look great. Susan. And Melissa Drought. Yay to husband.
Oh,
That would be Bob. We also have Kathy Pfeiffer. Hi, Bob.
nice.
Christina Lewis says, "Hiya, Susan." Richard McCain says, "We have live." Linda Roberts said, "A bit difficult to hear Bob."
Okay, well, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you, everybody. That's great. Knowing so many people are here to support me and Melanie, so we really appreciate it.
Christina Lewis says from Lexington, Indiana, as well as Kevin Mosier from Gordon, Indiana.
Oh, Kevin, great, thanks. All these fine folks. So I did want to encourage you as we go along, if you have questions, please write it in the comments, and Steve is going to kind of monitor those and let me know if you have any questions. And make sure you like or love this video, because if you do, if you come on over here with me, you have the opportunity to win this Ocean Pour resin pour ocean scene. So, and as you can see, it's a three-dimensional piece. There's actual shells that are embedded into the resin. So they're really fun to do. And yeah, just like or love it. And at the end of the reception, we are going to do a Wheel of Fortune thing and see who the winner is. So, also, I'm trying something new with Facebook Live and YouTube videos, so please bear with me, and I'm always open to suggestions. You know, if I were to do this again, if you have suggestions, please put it in the comments or reach out to me personally if you don't feel comfortable doing that. So this is my first one, so it's may not be smooth. As you can tell, we have trouble getting it up and running. So if you, yes.
I was just going to say, Crystal Lyles is on from Nashville, Tennessee, Southern Indiana native and former student.
Yes,
classmate.
yes. Hi,
Melissa said that the video stalled, but now Richard says the sound is better. Linda Roberts says, love it.
Good, awesome, awesome. That's great. Yeah, glad we're rolling now. We are rolling. Let's see. So I know most of you, almost all of you. I think Molly. I wasn't familiar with your name, but thank you so much for joining us. And since you don't know a lot about me, and for those maybe that know me but haven't really known my whole journey, just to tell you a little bit about myself is I have been a graphic designer since 1990. In 2005, I started teaching at Ivy Tech Community College in Indiana, so go Ivy Tech. I love Ivy Tech. And in August 5th of 2020, I retired. So, but along this process, while I was at Ivy Tech, I had the opportunity to take some painting classes with Gordon Moffitt. So, just a wonderful instructor that I've learned a lot from, and I know some of you guys have also taken a painting class with Gordon too, so you know how wonderful he is. And he really kind of helped me, I guess, pull out my painting whatever. Anyway, pulled it out of me. I also took a class with Rebecca Schweiger in New York. It was wonderful. She helped me just learn or explore some different mediums with inks and that kind of thing, which has really been, all this has sort of culminated in why we're here now, which is this piece that we're looking at. So this is the final piece that I did for Melanie, and when I initially asked Melanie what she wanted me to paint, because you know she was moving into this beautiful home, and I knew there was a large wall, and I thought this would be perfect for painting. So, and I had a huge canvas, thanks to Vernon Town, another instructor at Ivy Tech, who donated a canvas to me several years ago that I just now painted on. But anyway, she said she liked certain paintings that she named that I'd done in the past, and she really liked the idea of water, which I did too. So water really represents a rebirth, and she has been going through this past year has sort of been an interesting year for her, a transitional year for her, and water really represents the idea of rebirth. So I knew I wanted to do something with water, and when I started looking at just imagery, like what could I do besides ocean? I love to do ocean scenes, as most of you probably know already, but I wanted to do something different. I found this idea of using stepping stones, which I thought, that also suggests a journey, coming out of or moving into sort of that whole, where one door closes, another opens kind of thing. So anyway, I like the idea of stepping stones too. So I thought, okay, this is good. So anyway, so this is the composition that I came up with. It's actually a combination of oil and ink, and it's a process. If you guys have watched me on YouTube, you probably have seen the process. I paint on the easel with the oil paint first, and then I actually put the canvas on the floor and use ink and water and kind of stir it up, so to speak, move the canvas around, and it creates these iridescent, shimmering features in the water. You can especially, I don't know, it may be hard to see, but in this area under this rock right here, yeah, there's some iridescent that you can see. 2
comments from Kathy Pfeiffer saying how much she likes and loves it, as well as Krista Estep, who said, absolutely gorgeous piece.
Oh, thank you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's interesting working in a studio. My studio is small, and it's a spare bedroom of ours. And when I brought it here to Melanie's house and we hung it up, I told her, I said, this, painting has just come to life now. And so I named the painting Living Water because of that. It doesn't matter where you stand in the room, it changes from wherever you stand. It's all has to do with just the process of the iridescent ink that I use in the water itself. So anyway, so that is the painting. I wanted to just kind of chat with Melanie. Were there any more questions or any questions at all yet?
Just a few other comments, and we seem to be getting quite a few this evening. One, Richard McCain says the detail on the video work up close was very well done, Bob. Debbie Hennessy says your analogies have made the painting even more meaningful. It is absolutely beautiful. And then Melissa Drought says, love watching your videos and seeing how it came together. Beautiful.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I appreciate those comments. Okay, so I just want to talk to Melanie about it since, she is the new proud owner of this piece and my daughter. So Melanie, you've really, been through this journey of life with me and sort of seen my creative journey unfold as well, not just with your painting, but, through our journey together as mother and daughter. So do you want to just tell us a little bit about that?
Sure, and you'll have to forgive me, I also took a few notes. I'm a little less comfortable on camera. But I think this is like a culmination of all of your experiences. And I really admire, first of all, your willingness to take risks, both professionally and personally. And your choice to choose even the artistic profession that you did took guts. It wasn't the safest choice you could have made. But it was all about pursuing your passion. And I've watched you develop that over the years. I also like that you experiment with different techniques in your painting, and I think that takes a certain amount of risk. And then finally, I see all of that translate into your personal life as well. And I really, really admire that about you.
Oh, thank you. Sweet. Well, what do you think about this particular piece?
Well, besides the fact that I love that you painted it for me, but more specifically, I love the stepping stones. I love the idea of that because it is such a positive and beautiful way of representing transition, and that's where I find myself. I also think you do a great job with water, and when you asked me about what kind of piece I might like, I knew I wanted it to have water in it. But a lot of your other pictures have been more traditional ocean. And I love the idea of this with the pond grass, the stepping stones, the rocks under the water. It more represents, I think, me. So I really liked that. Then finally, the title Living Water, I love that. For several reasons. One is the hope involved in that. And then if you look at this painting hanging on the wall during different times of day and in different lighting, maybe it's the iridescence you talked about earlier, it really does almost seem to come alive. So I think that's really, really cool.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. Thanks. So Steve, any other comments?
Yes, I'm having a hard time keeping up. I will try to pronounce this correctly. Almayau. I hope I said that correctly. I'm sorry if I didn't. She said she loves the composition of the stones. He.
Oh,
I'm sorry. Kevin Mosier said the detail in the painting was extremely well done and very reflective, just like actual water. This is a cool, different side to see of your other than your graphic design talents. And then Melissa Drought says again, interesting how you mixed oil with ink. I was nervous when you were pouring that ink. Turned out great.
Melissa was nervous too. So that makes both of us. Because you don't have a lot of control with that, you just kind of have to let it set too and dry, and you know, it's sort of, I'll tell Bob, you know, I gotta go check on my painting, you know, to see how it is. It's sort of like baking a cake, you know, you gotta peek in the oven and see, is it done yet, and is it looking good? So, yeah, so it is kind of can be a nerve-wracking experience. Uh-oh. Our little technical difficulties. Okay, we're back.
That was a bit of an earthquake, but we're fine. Everybody in Louisville,
It was
Kentucky
a
is fine.
6.2, but it only hit our building.
You guys okay, I hope?
One thing, Susan, and I think several folks had asked before we started our Facebook Live, and that is, are you available or will you be available in the future to take on pieces or ideas for consignment? So for those that are interested in another amazing masterpiece to be created with so much symbolism, is there a way that others can get in touch with you to pursue that? Is that something that's even
Oh,
available?
yes. And I have done pieces on consignment before, and I'm happy to do that as well. If you or you know somebody who might be interested in that, just please have them message me through Facebook, and I'd be happy to set up a meeting and talk about that opportunity. But yes, I appreciate that too. That's very flattering. So thank you. Okay, so if you guys don't have any questions or anything, we're going to do the drawing now. So
We do have one more just from
Okay.
Kathy Pfeiffer, who said, I love large paintings. They make such a statement. The bold colors in this painting mixed with the peaceful image is beautiful.
oh, thank you. Thanks, Kathy.
They're continuing to come in, so you may want to come over and
As I'm moving around, though, make sure that you all have liked or loved this video so that you can be included in the drawing. So we'll just switch places here. Oh, wow, this is great. I love all these comments. So, Bob is going to come around and let's see, I need to maybe refresh because right now it's only showing, oh no, there's several. So let's see, I'm going to go to all. So, so now you can see everybody's name here that has liked or loved this video. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy, whoops, John, I got to get you. Well, there we go. So I'm going to select everybody's name. Hey, Josh. I'm going to copy it. And we're going to go to the Wheel of Names, random name picker. Linda, I didn't see your name in there. Was your name in there? No, but they know where to find me. That's my sister and my mom are watching it, so they know where to find me if they want one. So, okay, so we are going to spin the Wheel of Names and see who the lucky winner is. So, I'm just going to click this. Oh, Richard McCain.
Yay!
Awesome. Oh, congratulations, bro. That's Bob's brother. He's in Milwaukee, so we will be sure to get this to you. And congratulations.
And this was not rigged.
This was not rigged, as everybody can see. But thank you all so much for coming and participating in this event. And I really appreciate everybody's support. And until next time, you never know, we might do one of these again. So it would be a different art piece. But anyway, thank you guys.
Thanks for coming.